Your busiest, most popular job might be the one losing you money. The more you sell, the more you lose. If you're in HVAC, roofing, or restoration, you could be bleeding 6 figures a year and not even knowing it. I'm Mia, a CPA who has reviewed the books of hundreds of trade businesses, and I'm going to prove it to you with a single dinner plate. Once you see it, you'll never be able to unsee it. So forget about your P&L for a second. Picture a busy restaurant on a Friday night. The kitchen is slammed. Tickets are coming in faster than the cooks can keep up. The dining room is full, and the owner is standing there watching plates fly out, feeling like a king. Every plate that leaves that kitchen has a price on the menu. $28, $34. Every time one goes out, it feels like money. Now, hold that picture because your jobs work exactly the same way. So let's swap the labels. Every plate going out of that kitchen is one of your jobs. The price on the menu is your revenue. That is what you charge for the job. But before that plate ever hit the table, somebody had to pay for the ingredients. Someone had to spend time cooking it. In your business, that is your materials, your crew's hours, your subs, and the real cost of getting that job done. What is left on the plate after you cover all of that is your margin. That little bit left over is the only part you can actually keep. The menu price was never fully yours. It just passed through your hands on the way to everyone and everything you had to pay. And the menu price is the part everyone falls in love with. It is a number you quote, $34 plate. Big job, nice ticket. But a $34 plate that costs $32 to make only leaves you $2. And a packed restaurant selling $2 plates all night is not winning. It is just losing money faster than a quiet one. Volume does not save a bad plate. It multiplies it. And this is the picture I want stuck in your head. Think about the dish your kitchen is famous for. The one everybody orders. The one flying out all night. Now imagine that is the exact one losing your money on every single plate. You are the busiest you have ever been. You're exhausted. The dining room loves you. And the more you sell, the more you lose. That is not some rare horror story in the trades. It is usually the service you book the most, the one you have never actually sat down and priced out recently. Your most popular job might be your worst one, and being busy is making it worse, not better. So what do you do about it? I'm going to give you the full play in a minute. But this week, I want you to do one simple thing. Pick the job you booked the most, then add up what it actually cost you to deliver that one job. That single number will tell you more than a total P&L ever had. Now, let me show you 3 kitchens, because one of them is probably yours. Kitchen 1 is a slammed kitchen. This owner is booked out for weeks. He's working 60-hour weeks. From the outside, it looks like the business is crushing it, but he's barely breaking even because the job he sells the most was priced 2 years ago and nobody ever fixed the recipe. That is a full kitchen with an empty till. Kitchen 2 is the kitchen that knows its plates. Maybe there are fewer jobs on the board. Maybe the calendar does not look as impressive from the outside, but his owner knows exactly what each job type costs to deliver. He prices the work so there's something left on the plate. That is a quieter calendar with a fuller bank account. Kitchen 3 is the total sales owner. At the end of the month, this owner looks at one number. We did 80 grand in revenue, and that feels great, but he never breaks it down by plate. So he has no idea which jobs are feeding the business and which ones are sinking it. That is flying blind in the full kitchen. One of those kitchens is closer to you than the other 2. Think about that one for a second. So when the schedule is packed and the tickets are flying and you feel like you're winning, remember what you are really looking at. That is the dining room being full. It is not the same thing as money in the till. You can be the busiest shop in town and the one bleeding the most, and you may not feel it from the kitchen. So here's the whole play. 3 steps. Step 1. Write down your top 3 job types. I'm talking about the work you do the most often. Step 2. For each one, take what you charged and subtract what it really costs to deliver. That means your crew's hours, your materials, your subs, and a slice of your overhead. What is left is what that plate actually feeds you. And step 3, find the plate with the least left on it. That is your problematic job. And once you see it, you have 3 moves. You can reprice it, you can fix the recipe so it costs less to make, or you can take it off the menu and put your crews on the work that actually pays. Do that once a month and you will have a much better chance of avoiding that busy and broke cycle. Now, the math itself is simple. The part part that trips owners up is the overhead and the real labor burden per job. That is exactly where the loser plate stays hidden. So I built this one-page plate costing sheet that walks you through it line by line. Comment the word plate below and I will send it to you. And if you would rather sit down with us and go through your actual menu together, we can help you see which job to fix first. That is what we do at HavenStone. The link is in the description. So if you take nothing else from this, take this. Every job is a plate. Then menu price is what you charged, and it was never really all yours. The only part you keep is what is left after you pay for the ingredients and the cooking. A full dining room feels like success, but a packed kitchen serves plates that lose money just goes broke faster. Know the cost of every plate. I'll see you in the next one. This is general education, not individualized financial or tax advice. Your numbers, your pricing, and your costs and your state rules can change the answer, so coordinate with your CPA, advisors, and attorney before making major business decisions.